All right, hello everyone, Adrenaluke here, and welcome to another day of LFM racing on rF 2. Today we're going to be in open wheel race cars, USF2000. Those of you that don't know what that car is basically a stepping stone to IndyCar. So they have a ladder that you climb to get to IndyCar. IndyCar's at the very top, and people that are trying to go for a career in IndyCar, they go in, I think the USF Juniors first is what they call it. Then the USF 2000 is the next step up. Then NXT or Indy Lights as they used to call it. And then IndyCar. So USF 2000 is essentially halfway towards IndyCar. I think they only get to like 150 miles an hour. So you can compare it to the likes of F4 or F3. It's like basically the American version of that. So this is going to be pretty fun, and we're going to be at Hockenheim. I'm actually very new to racing at that track, believe it or not. Hasn't been in ACC or Gran Turismo, and those were the sims that I was driving before rF 2. So it's a very brilliant track. I'm very new to this track. How's everyone doing today? Let's go ahead and get started, because the first LFM race is going to begin in less than 10 minutes from now. I'm already registered for the race, so without further ado, we're going to jump in here, and we're going to get just a little bit of warming up in. I'm going to open LFM's website and just join the practice server. But before I forget, I did get a track map, because yesterday I was complaining how I didn't have a track map. Let me go ahead and open that track map overlay that I have. If I can find it. Okay. There we go. Track maps. I'm going to load that. That should be good. So we're going to have a track map this time, guys. So if I do... Hey, what's up, Seku? So if I do go off track or if I spin, yesterday I didn't have a track map, so I didn't even know if it's clear to rejoin. Now we actually do... Oh wait, I keep saying yesterday. Sorry, I meant 2 days ago. So on, I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I didn't have a track map. Now we actually do have a track map. So if I am off track, I'll actually know if it's safe to rejoin instead of just blindly rejoining. So we got less than 10 minutes to warm up. We can get in at least a little bit of warm-up laps in. I'm just gonna... You know, let me try to join the practice server. I know that when I join the practice server, a lot of times my overlays won't work. But we're just gonna try it this time and see if the overlays still load. So, moment of truth. After this loads, we'll see if, I mean, it should only pop up on my end, though, but I do have... I still see my track map overlay, but I'm hoping that my other overlays still load, like the radar, the... Uh-oh. Yeah, see... Oh, they are loading. They are loading. Okay. Ho, ho. Thank God. I don't know why it wasn't working on Wednesday. Okay. So we're gonna load our qualifying setup here. We don't have much time. Let's see. We got like, we'll just do like 2 or 3 warm-up laps here, and that's about it. Probably just 2 laps of warming up. First 2 laps of the day are gonna be dry. The second 2 races of the day are gonna be wet. Now, this car does not have a pit limiter, so you just gotta really watch the throttle to not speed in pit lane. You gotta manually obey the speed limit. So I can't go over 37 miles an hour in pit lane. So we're gonna keep it under 37. Hopefully the audio's okay. Let me know if the game's too quiet or too loud.
Your pit exit looks clear. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is now green.
These are really fun cars to drive, though. They top out at about 150 miles an hour. They're a 5-speed, not a 6-speed. Tires are really cold right now.
Air temperature's increasing. It's now 26 Celsius. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. We've got cold tires. We need to get some heat into them.
Yeah, that's what I just noticed. Great minds think alike. Oh, I can be way more aggressive. Come on.
V2.
And of course, these don't have any traction control or ABS. And they're very sensitive to bumps since they're open wheel. Yeah, you definitely want heat in your tires. The more heat you have in your tires, the better they're gonna grip. Racing slicks, Sekou, are a sticky material. They're like sticky rubber. And if it's cold, it's not going to grip to the surface as well. I don't think these cars have DRS. I'd be shocked if they do. Okay, the race starts in just 1 minute, so
Incident in sector 1.
we're gonna get out of here. Glad I looked at the clock then.
That's the end of the session, P2.
So I was right in my prediction saying we can probably only get 2 laps of practice in, but it's okay, I'm feeling fine. Let's go ahead and, okay, so server for the race opens in 30 seconds, it looks like. You guys ready for this? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be real fun. Looks like we got 8 people registered for this race, so not a very packed grid. I think a lot of people are intimidated by this car. It's tricky to drive. It takes a lot of skill. You know, it's a lot harder than what it looks like. Trust me. You gotta be very alert. What I've noticed is that the traction circle is so specific on it. So if you go just out of that grip angle, you'll have so much tire scrubbing. So you've got to have a very, very specific turning angle. So you're doing more of the turns with your pedals in the wheel, if that makes sense. And that's going to make, the last 2 races of the day are going to be in the rain. That's going to make it brutally challenging. Not just because of the traction circle being so limited, but also because it has no traction control and no ABS. So no ABS makes rain racing very difficult. Okie dokes, first race of the day is underway. That rhymes. I'm gonna go ahead and join the server here. I'm excited, guys. Let's do this. Wish we had more people on it. 8 people is a little disappointing, but it's something. All right. Just me and Phil in here so far. Hi, Phil. Let's go ahead and load our qualifying setup again. And we'll just get in a little bit of warming up. Again, we got 2 minutes until qualifying begins. And again, there's no pit limiter function on this, so you just gotta watch your speed yourself. So
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Keeping it under 37. We're going 34, close enough.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Ooh, a little bit over the sausage curve there. The suspension on these are so sensitive to that. no, a little late. No! Way too much curb.
That's the end of the session. B2.
All right. Qualifying time. But yeah, you definitely want hot tires, or just at least warm tires. You want heat in the tires. Should I do 11.5 liters though? I don't even know if I need that much. Let's just drop it down to 11 and see what happens. So I'm gonna make sure we're at 11 liters in. Yeah, okay, let's try 11 liters. Hey Nick, how's it going? We are starting qualifying.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Okay, Luke, we've got 9 minutes to do the business. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Yeah, don't get too distracted then, Nick. Hey DMC, how's it going, man? These cars are really fun. Qualifying just started. Gonna try to give ourselves a little bit more room than this. You don't want to keep too close behind the cars in qualifying. He's trying to do the same thing. But now our tires are gonna get too cold. Was that invalid? I think I'm still within the white line.
Sector 3.
I think at the hairpin I should take a more squared line than that, rather than the standard geometric line. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these tires are really cold now, because I was having to ease off so much in the outlap.
New fastest lap for Sikiera, 141.6. Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag, sector
Not
1.
the greatest lap in the world.
V4. Your brake temperatures are okay. To go, 5 minutes left. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Okay, yep, took a more squared line than the geometric one, and it worked perfectly there. Could have put more pedal down.
Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace.
Right side.
You're trying to race me in qualifying, man. Come on.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape. We think that Trawick has gone off in Sudcurve, 6th place. Sector 3 is 2.3 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 2.
The guy just straight up went for a lunge, and now I got too much damage to the car. Why would you go for a lunge in qualifying, man? We're not even racing. Let me watch the replay there.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, look at this. Well, that one might be on me. I didn't realize that he was going to be way up there. I guess he just really outbraked me. But I didn't expect that he was just going to fly up there, though, at the same time. But, I mean, I can't blame that on him. That one was on me. That one was on me. And that's the thing. Sometimes when you look at replays, like, I mean, when you're driving, it can seem like something completely different happened. When you watch a replay, it gives you a much different perspective. So, you can't really properly judge any accident until you watch a replay. So, like, here, when I see it from this view, that's when I gotta just put my hands up and say, hey, that was my fault. So, it is what it is. Hopefully he doesn't report me for that, but I'll have to message him after this. Jack Trawick? I'm still new to LFM, but I'll have to see if I can message him and just say, hey, I'm sorry about that one.
That's the end of the session, B6.
Well, there's only 7 people in here, and we're starting second to last, so these people are really competitive. All right. Now, we're on a full tank of fuel for the race, but it can only go to 26.5 liters. Now, I'm using about 1.6 liters per lap. So let me... I'm going to try to calculate, if I have enough time, if we're even going to be able to make it without fuel saving, because we might have to do some fuel saving. Okay, so it's a 25-minute race. We got a 1:46.4 lap time, I believe. And we're using 1.6 liters per lap. So, that can't be right. Hang on a second. Okay. Yeah, it's saying recommended fuel 26, so we should be good. We might have to fuel save a tiny bit, but other than that, we should be good. At least Jack is starting in the top 3, so at least I didn't. But he could have been on a lap where he could have been getting pole. Yeah, I know, check past results, but this is my first time doing this race, Nick. So it's going to be just trial and error this time. I was just using a fuel calculator online, and it said that since we're getting 1.6 liters average per lap, consuming 1.6 liters average per lap, and it's going to be a 25-minute race, and our lap time's a 1:46.4. Or no, wait, we got a 1:42. No, we got a 1:45.9. We got a 1:45.9. It's 1:45.9. So we're faster than I thought. Yeah, it still says 26 liters for the race, and we got 26.5 liters in, so we might be fine. I'll try no fuel saving and see how it goes. Okay, so we're gonna load our race setup and just get a few warm-up laps in here. Well, I can't add any more laps. I got a full fuel tank in. It only holds up to 26.5 liters. So I can't go any higher than that. I still think we'll be okay, though. I don't think we have to fuel save.
All clear on pit exit. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag, sector 2. We can see Sikiera has stacked it. Green flag in sector 2.
Car to your left, clear, to your left.
Yellow flag. Session P6.
All right, let's get ready for the race. It is disappointing that there's only 7 people in here, though. Well, it says driver's 8, so where's the 8th? I think the 8th guy just quit. I think he thought these guys are too fast and he just dips.
Attention grade, we're all non-essential personnel.
B5, the track temp is 26. The air temp is 26 Celsius.
Yeah, because there's only 7 of us in here right now. Make sure I got my race setup loaded. Yep, I do. Alright, guys. First race of the day. I've never practiced a standing start in this car, so I don't know if I should use first or second gear.
Floor it.
First gear it is.
Left.
Copy that. No tyres at the next stop.
Still there. Hold your line, clear left.
Whoa! Did you guys see that? Oh man.
Okay, Luke, decent start. We can build something from here.
Double
Side,
freebie.
clear left.
Yellow flag.
Double freebie.
It looks like Martinez and Trowick have gone off in the hairpin.
Oh man. Hey Graham, how's it going, man? You just missed a double freebie. Oh no! Oh, we saved it. The podium's right ahead of us. Come on.
This is excellent, mate. Keep it up. P4.
Left side clear.
Sorry, buddy, I had to defend.
Just done a 141.7. P4.
How is that not track limits? Oh, hey, Todd Cano, how's it going, man?
Car to your right. Hold your line. Still there, hold on. Hold it. You're clear right.
Come on, Luke. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Back down to fifth.
This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Come on, we gotta push.
P5. The gap to Trawick ahead is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
Parked it at the apex too long.
The gap to Martinez behind is now 15 seconds. Air temperature's fallen. It's now 24 Celsius.
Man, this guy's 3 seconds ahead of me.
That's your quickest lap. It's now 3.6 seconds.
They're going to be battling up ahead soon. Just keep my head down. Come on. We got to push harder than this, though. Sides are cold. Martinez is getting closer. The gap's now 9.8 seconds. They're faster than us into the hairpin. Okay, Luke, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Someone bend it. Yep, somebody bend it.
In front of us is Phil.
He's gonna have damage.
You've just done 145.4.
We're getting faster. We're half a second faster than our qualifying lap. We're finding some pace. There's still places I can push harder, though. Keep in mind, I'm brand new to this car and brand new to this track.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Alright Luke, you're reeling. Phil, the gap is now 2.2 seconds.
I believe we can catch him. Come on.
Halfway home, fuel's good.
Come on, Luke, reel him in. Let's push. We're on the power too late there. We could have got away with a lot more. We're being too cautious. Still 2.5 seconds. We gotta close that gap. We gotta be more aggressive at the hairpin. This is where we struggle the most. You locked up the brakes. Capitalize on it. Come on, come on. Get a good exit. He's still pulling away even after that lockup. This guy knows how to drive.
is getting closer. The gap is now 4.1. You're quicker than us entering the hairpin. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need. You've just done a 1:45.3. The gap to Phil ahead is now 2.5 seconds.
Me and Phil are almost even in pace.
The right side tyres are cold. Okay, Luke, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Wait for him to make a mistake. We're gaining. Keep the pressure on him, make him nervous. .9 1.8 No! Come on! Ah!
Is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.5 seconds. He's faster than you, entering the hairpin.
Great, that's just what we need.
To go, 5 minutes left.
Five minutes, come on! It's hammer time!
Watch out. Was a 144.3. Defend your position, don't let him through. Quicker than you, entering turn 15.
I don't want to defend right now, I wanted to gain on Phil!
Okay, Luke, you've used half your fuel. just done a 1:44.2. That's your best lap in the session. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
On the right. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear on your right.
Ah!
Front is Martinez.
Thank you, Paul. Gotta catch this guy, come on. He's boxing, he's doing a pit stop. Why did he do a pit stop?
One more lap to go.
Yeah, must have.
The gap to Phil behind is increasing. It's now 16 seconds.
Well, yeah, I would imagine the gap's increasing. He just did a pit stop. Thank you, though, spotter, for the obvious. These tires are dead. I'll take it. Oh, we definitely can get faster here. That was fun, though. Feel like I have a... Thank you, Nick. Feel like I have a lot of potential to get better here, because I'm still brand new to this car and track combo. I only did like half an hour of practice last night, and that's about it. Yeah, that was my first time even driving on this track, so brand new track to me. Thank you. How do you pronounce your username, by the way? Tudkno? You got this, bro. Yeah, next race I feel like I'm gonna do better than that. How much fuel did I have left? I think I overfueled though. I'm gonna have to look back at my stream to see how much fuel I had left at the end of the race. Because I didn't even check. I was just so invested in what was going on. Or, I mean, I was just focusing on the road ahead. I didn't look at how much fuel I had left. So I got Tudno. Okay. I'll say Ted now. So I got, let's see how much fuel I had left. I got my stream open on my phone. Wow, my lap times are getting down to 1:44 too. Oh shoot, my fuel calculator overlay isn't visible on my stream. Half fuel and there's 5 minutes left of the race. Oh jeez, well then I had way too much. Or you gotta get going in a bit? Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, man. Watch the rest of the stream later. Well, I'm gonna be streaming for quite a bit. I got 3 more races to do in this stream, and then I'm gonna be streaming later today ACC and GT4 at Silverstone, which is the finale for a season of racing I've been doing there. So I got 2 streams today. So I'm basically gonna be live all day, except for 1 break in between streams. But if that's the case, then we can put in a lot less fuel. I think we way overfueled. So that's a good sign, though, because that means that we had like twice the weight of those guys, and we were putting up a good fight against them at the same time. Like, that's really promising. And I'm brand new to this track, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I might be really talented at open wheel racing then, I guess. All right. Let's go back to LFM's website. We're going to go ahead and register for the next upcoming race here. Hopefully we get a bigger grid this time. Okay, so the next one's at 12:45. That's not too long from now. The next race is starting in less than 10 minutes, so we'll go ahead and sign up for that. All right, sign me up. Okay, only 4 people signed up so far. Come on, we can get more people than this. Why are there such small grids in such a great race? This race is fantastic. There should be like 30 people in this. Okay, Nick, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. You prefer 10 tops, specifically 2. Well, see, I prefer like GT3 and GT4 are probably my favorite types of racing. So far, but I mean, this is my first time ever doing like open wheel racing. So I'm just so new to this, brand new to this track, brand new to this car, and just new to open wheel racing in general, and brand new to rFactor 2 as well, and brand new to LFM. So I'm a noob in every single regard in these races. But anyways, we got less than 10 minutes before the next race, so I will be right back. All right. If what you're saying was true about the spotter saying half fuel remaining, with, what was it, 5 minutes left in the race? I'm gonna try, I'll put in, like, let me do this. I'll put in, 19 liters of fuel for this next race, and then we'll see how much fuel I have left at the end. So, I'll try 19 liters for this one. Let me go ahead and join the practice server. And I'll just do, like, 2 laps again. These cars are actually pretty fuel efficient, more than I was expecting. Probably because they're really lightweight and they don't really have that much horsepower. Yep, sounds good. Okay, so 19 liters for the race setup. Let me go ahead and just do that. Just load the race setup. So instead of 26 and a half, we're going all the way down to 19. We'll try that. Might still be a little bit too much, but better to have too much and not enough. But that's going to make the car lighter. So let's go ahead and save that. And that means for the wet race, we should put in a lot. Well, okay, we already had 19 liters in for the wet race setup. Let's put in, like, I don't know, 17 liters for the wet race setup. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't load it. Duh. Okay. So load the wet race setup. We'll put like 17 liters in for the wet race setup. Might still be too much for a wet race, but oh well. Save that. And then for qualifying setups, let's lower the fuel load as well. So instead of 11.5, let's do let's do like, I don't know, 9 liters. And then like 8 liters for the, like 7.5 liters for the wet qualifying setup. And we're just gonna exit the practice server because the race server's opening in just 2 minutes.
That's the end of the session. P2.
So we're just gonna relax for a minute. What's nice, Paul? Oh, did I get a new subscriber? Because I know when I get new subscribers, there should be like a alert box of Michael Rosen popping up, just going like, nice, like that. I can't see it on my end though. I don't know why. I gotta get it to where those alert boxes, to where I can see it and hear it on my end as well. I still got to make the chat bot working. Have to get around to that. All right, guys, 40 seconds until the race server opens, and then we'll do just a few warm-up laps in there before qualifying, and then a few warm-up laps on the race setup before the race begins. And this is the last dry race of the day. After this race, the final 2 races of the day are going to be wet. Well, final R Factor 2 races of the day. We have one big boy race coming up later, which is a 45-minute league race at Silverstone and GT4 and ACC. Find out fuel usage during the quali session. I mean, I'm just gonna wing it with these setups I just made, and I'm just gonna see how much I have left at the end of like each session. All right, join server. And here we go. I'm feeling a lot better for this next race, though. I feel like we're going to improve drastically from that first race. I feel like the grid's going to be even smaller for this one, though. I don't know why so many people are intimidated by this. Like, yes, it's challenging. It's literally called Open Wheel Challenge. That's in the name. But it's fun. Like, why? There should be way more people in this. They're missing out. Let me guess, there's going to be like 6 of us in here, and that's about it. Or 5. Hopefully there's not only like 3 or 4 people in this race. We should have way more than that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and load the qualifying setup, and we'll get in some warm-up laps. So far, we're the only one on the server. Okay, someone else joined. Got to keep it under 37 miles an hour. Well, thank you, Paul. I put in a compressor and a limiter, so if I start shouting, it keeps it at the same volume level.
All clear. Push now. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Yeah, this driving experience is top-notch. You are absolutely right, Tubno. I was just talking about that on my Wednesday stream, and I have a couple theories as to why it is. I think rFactor 2 had a rough start and stayed that way for many, many years. So I think how bad the user interface was, and the fact that you had, for a long time, you had to pay for all the content to play online, and that left a sour taste in people's mouths, so they just... People don't want to come back to it. Like, they hear that it's better this year, and it just now improved this year, but people are like, oh, that game sucks, I don't want to play that. So if it was like this from the beginning, then I guarantee you it would have just as big of a player base as iRacing, if not larger. But the way it is now, it's one of the best sims out there, to be honest. Oh yeah, that would be fun, Paul. You should get some. Go on eBay.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag, sector 2. It looks like Bullet has stacked it in. Turn 7. That's the end of the session. P1.
Paul, you might be behind on the stream. Because I'm not on my Be Right Back screen right now. Yeah, I tried those competition servers, Tudno, and there was only one other person in it. It was the rookie server in... Okay, I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation on this, but I think it's Caterham. Is it pronounced Caterham? They're in the Caterham cars, and it was at Atlanta Motorsports Park. That was going to be a fun race, in my opinion, but there's only one other person in there, so we kind of just both left. All right, qualifying time. Let's lower the fuel by 1 liter and just see what happens. Let's put in 8 liters for quali. Okay, let's do this.
exit's clear. We've got 9 minutes to get the job done. We've got cold brakes all round. Sector 3. We think that bullet has crashed in. Sachs, Sector 3 is clear.
Whoa! You just cut across, man.
Watch your right, clear right.
Yeah, Caterham's really fun.
Fastest lap for Sikiera, 142.9. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Fastest lap for Baz, 142.8. Cold tyres all round. Brake temperature's okay. Remaining, 5 minutes left. That's a new fastest lap for Sikiera, 142.1. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. flag, sector 1.
What's the lap time?
P3, sector 3 is 1.2, off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 1. The guy behind has just done a 146.8.
Really struggling for grip out of that.
Sector 2 is 0.7, off the pace.
Had to lift.
Your fuel left. It's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 1.2, off the pace. Green flag in sector 1, we think bullet has gone off in turn 3. The guy in front has just done a 142.6. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Your right tyres are cold.
Carry too much mid-corner speed. Compromise my exit.
Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace. Okay, Luke, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Sector 3 is 1.2, off the pace.
And my sound just went out. I don't know if that happened on your guys' end too. Can't hear a thing right now.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, I can hear again.
That's the end of the session, P3.
Starting in third place out of, I think, just 4 people? My goodness! These grids are tiny! Oh no, 5 people. Okay, so I'm right in the middle. What is with these grid sizes being so small in such a great race? Yeah, my headset just died. I turned it back on, though. Let me check my battery on my headset real quick. Oh, it's not even showing up in Razer Synapse. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me restart Razer Synapse. Maybe that... Yeah, I'm gonna just close Razer Synapse and reopen it. There we go, now it's finding it. It's got decent battery left. It's got like 60% battery right now, my headset does. Alright, we got the race setup loaded. Gonna do a few warm-up laps here.
The pit exit looks clear. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them. Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. We think Siquiera has gone off. Sector 2 is green. Session P3.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a tiny race, just 5 people on it. That's kind of depressing though, that you have something that's this awesome and you only get 5 people on here.
Attention grade, we're all non-essential personnel.
60 minutes. P3. Okay, Luke, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
People are revving their cars. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Guys, let's try to win this one. Let's try to win it. We're gonna win this one.
Green. Car right. Copy that. No tyre change at the next.
They're still there. Hold your line.
Wow, I just got bumped
Still
wide.
there. Stay with them. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Right side. Clear right.
You've got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there. Just ignore it.
Car left. Clear left.
That was a close one.
Start's okay. Let's get settled in.
Stay right. Clear on the left.
Nice fun.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Thanks to the lap 1 chaos, we're 8 seconds behind. I didn't mean to shift a second. Hopefully we didn't just damage the engine. Car feels slower. I think we just damaged the engine. We did a money shift. The leader has just done a 142.5. The guy ahead has just done a 142.4. Your lap time was 144.9.
That's behind us now, 7.4 seconds. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. That's 20 minutes to go. New fastest lap for Sikiera, 142.1.
Oh, thank you, Geekbots. How's it going, man? We were involved in lap 1 chaos, so we got aero damage. We could have spun it around. We had the time, man.
Okay, Luke, the next car is Bullet. Green flag, sector 2.
No, this is R Factor 2, not ACC. We're faster than both these guys. We can get back.
Locking your front into turn 7. Fastest lap for Sikiera, 141.8. Your right sides are cold.
Yeah, get those tires warm, right?
You're running last.
I won't be last for long. Yep, it is what it is.
Bullet in the gaps now, 3.6 seconds. They're slow into the hairpin.
This is kind of a throwaway race anyway. There's only 5 of us. It's just fun. I wish there were bigger grids than this. Oh, we're definitely gonna get this guy. Easy target here. No offense. Ooh, I don't know, P3's way up there. Yeah, well, that's a spotter mod.
The gap to
So
bullets behind is
it's not built
increasing.
into the game.
2.0. Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
15 minutes to go. There's a chance we might still be able to catch him.
Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Bullet ahead is now 14 seconds.
But yeah, this is a spotter mod. It's called Crew Chief. We might be able to catch up to P3. Let's keep pushing.
All right, Luke, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Thank you, man.
About you, mate. We think that bullet has gone off in turn 13.
We're gonna catch him sooner than expected.
Green flag sector 3. Behind is pitting.
We barely missed the wall. Oh, man.
Keep it tidy, please, Luke. You're locking your left front going into Mercedes. We're seeing real wheel spin on the exit of Mercedes.
I thought it was over. I thought we were going to hit the wall.
Tire temps are good.
Yeah, I think my tire temps will be good after that. That was hilarious.
apexes and exits, apexes and exits. 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. Okay, Luke, you're reeling, bullet in. The gap is 11 seconds.
11 seconds, we're definitely gaining. We're gonna catch them before the end of this race. We got 10 minutes. Come on. We still can get away with a lot less fuel than this.
Right tyres are cold. Incident sector 3, yellow flag.
Yes, it is, Jam. One of the races. There's 4 races today. We're reeling in P3 right now.
In front is now 10 seconds. Behind is pitting.
Oh, we're gonna catch him. Come on. Let's get up there. Dang it.
5 minutes left.
We gotta make it happen.
Like Bullet has binned it in Sud curve. Green flag, sector 3. Bullet behind is pitting now.
All right, he's 2 seconds ahead. Come on.
Lap time was at 1:44.5.
Reel him in.
Bullet ahead is now 2.2 seconds. Okay, Luke, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. All round. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
That's one.
Sector
now
3
there's
is green.
P2 ahead of us.
Like Bullet has gone off in Sud curve.
Come on, let's get him.
Lap time was 1:44.9. Behind is pitching now.
We can do this. Reel him in, come on. Focus. Keep the pressure on him. Might be the final lap.
Well, that was at 144.7.
Last lap, let's make it happen. Get that slipstream, pull me in. Pull me in, come on. Really, dude?
On the left side.
Just cut me off like that?
E4, okay, it's over.
First he was doing like 5 position changes to block each stretch of road, and then he cuts me off like that. Like leading up to the hairpin and one other braking zone, every time I try to pick a place to go around him, he just blocked me no matter where I went. Like 4 position changes in a single, like, 2 seconds. And then he just cuts me off like that. I was getting ready to pass him, and he swerves across the whole road to block me like that. Like, man, that was ridiculous. Yeah, that was... The guy doesn't even care using fair mains to defend. Like, that was so much illegal defending there. No matter where I go to pass him, he just goes... Aah! Just no matter where I went on the road, like, get out of here, dude. If he wasn't defending so freaking hard, like, and that wasn't even legal defending either. So many times where I would have passed him, but I had to lift or even brake because he would just swerve right in front of me like that. Even when he's going way slower. It's like, dude... Like, even that one time when he hit the raised sausage curb, so his car got super unsettled, and then I was all the way on the far right side of the track, going like 3 times the speed, and then he swerves across the whole stretch of road right in front of me. And that's not the only time he swerved across the entire road to block me, too. Not a big fan of that guy. Yeah, that guy just... was using whatever means necessary to not let me around him. It was so annoying. Like, come on, man, you can race fair. He's probably so proud of himself right now, like, oh, ho, ho, I beat you. I guarantee you, if I was in front of him, he would have just shoved me off the road to pass me. He seems like that kind of a driver. That's so freaking annoying, man. Alright, well, in 10 minutes, the next race starts in 10 minutes, and this one's gonna be rain. So we might want to get some practice in for this one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I got around him, the way that guy was driving, he would have just shoved me off the road to get around me again. Like, I played enough Gran Turismo to know how these people work. And you know, the thing is, they don't even realize that... They probably don't realize that the way they drive is wrong. And if they do realize it, they just don't care. They do not care about racing etiquette. They just do whatever they want to make sure that you stay behind them. So freaking annoying. Like, if this was a league, I would have submitted a ticket. That's why, like, league racing is definitely the way to go. Online racing against strangers like this is always pretty iffy, because you don't know what kind of way that people are going to drive. But let's join the practice server, because this is going to be rain, so we definitely want to get some practice in for this one. Like, dude, I should have had a podium there. The guy was in P3, and I should have easily got around him. Like, there were, like, what, 4 times during that last lap when I should have got around him, but he just goes everywhere to block me. Like, man, if someone's going 3 times your speed all the way to the opposite side of the track, you're not even on the racetrack. You're off the track entirely. You just got completely unsettled by your car going, like, airborne a little bit. And then you just swerve across the entire track when you rejoin to go to the right side to block me. Like, dude, what is his problem? Yeah, Gran Turismo average player. Yeah, well, okay. Be careful, there's a Gran Turismo player watching right now, Keegbots. But there are a lot of dirty drivers in Gran Turismo, Keeg, let's be honest. Come on, you can't deny that. But that was, yeah, that was something straight out of, like, Gran Turismo lobby right there. It's like, what on earth was he doing? Unbelievable. I literally had to brake on, like, because he swerves across when he's going so freaking slow to not let me pass him, that I had to hit my brakes. That's not okay, man. But yeah, I totally agree, Jam. If I got around him, well, the practice server's dry, so that doesn't make any sense. We're just going to do single player and load rain in single player, so that way we can get a feel for...
That's the end of the session. P1.
Get a feel for what it's like in the rain. Here, let's just do this. Heavy rain. And then... rain, and then light rain. We're just gonna do like 2 laps to see if my wet setup is somewhat decent. Like, I'm pretty sure you're only allowed a maximum of 1 position change and then back to your original position on a single stretch of road to defend. What he did was obnoxious. But you don't swerve across the entire track to rejoin when you're going super slow just to block me. Like, that was... I should have just rammed him off. I shouldn't have hit my brakes. He should have learned his lesson, but I don't want to get banned, so... like, that just ticks me off. Alright, let's load the wet qualifying setup. We definitely want to drop the fuel load way down, though, so let's do, like, 5 liters of fuel. Okay, this is going to be a little slippery, guys. So, Jam, you excited to watch the league race later today at Silverstone? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's slippery. This is going to be tricky. Probably, yeah. Wow, that is really slippery.
Light rain now. Looks like it's getting better. Now delete this lap. You've cut the track.
The no ABS makes this even more difficult. I feel like this setup's alright. Yeah, there's no ABS in these cars. There's also no traction control or differential. All right, race time. Let's go ahead and load into the race server. And once again, there's only 5 of us. Come on, guys. These grid sizes should be a little bit bigger than this. All right. I know, right? And this is such a fun combo of track and car combo like this. Like, why are not... There should be a lot more people in this, in my opinion. People are missing out. That's why, Jam, you need to get on this.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
We need more people in these lobbies. We need to start a donation fund for Keegbots to get a computer too.
The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Get Keegbots in here.
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag Sector 1. That's the end of the session. B1.
We need to like convince John Clifford to just join our Factor 2. Alright, qualifying time. Once it loads. Hopefully I have enough time to use the restroom after I set a qualifying lap. Before the race begins. I'll have to rush. Alright, qualifying. Let's do this. Make sure we got 5 liters in. Yep, we are good to go. Let's go. Yeah, I know.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. All right, Luke, we've got 9 minutes to settle up. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Incidents in Sector 2, yellow flag.
Check your left. Left side clear.
Yellow flag, caution. Looks like P2's gone off in turn 13. Green flag in sector 3. Sector 2 is now green. Your brake temperatures are looking good. Sector 1 time's okay. New fastest lap for Lama, 155.0. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. P2. Sector 3 is now yellow. Sector 3 is 0.3, off the pace. 2 litres remaining. Sector 1 is 0.3, off the pace. Your rear tyres are getting hot. much, mate. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. 1 litre remaining.
Well, I guess that's gonna let me use the restroom now. Helped me get out of qualifying early, I guess, so I will be right back. Okay. So the race should be starting soon. We're starting in P2 out of 5. Slower the... Whoa. Hang on, I didn't load the right setup. Let's use 16 liters. It should be enough. We'll do like 16 and a half just to play it safe. 16 and a half liters.
Pit exit's clear. Your brakes are cold, take it easy. flag. Green flag, sector 2. Session B2.
All right. I'll do 16 liters instead of 16 and a half.
Attention grade, we're all non-essential personnel.
60 minutes. B2. Okay, get ready.
Here we go. Race 3 of the day. Still only 5 of us. Just really wish we had bigger grids than this. This is ridiculous how small the grids are. Guys ready for this? Here we go, here we go.
Acknowledged, no tyres at the
Car to your left. Clear to your left. Stay left. Hold your line. They're still there. Hold it. Clear to your right.
Not a good start.
Okay, Luke, decent start. You can build something from here.
Okay, that's up one.
Right side clear.
What are you doing, man? I shouldn't have needed to brake there. I was already there. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Santos behind is now 1.8. Sector 2 is yellow. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. We think P5 has binned it in the hairpin. Sector 2 is clear. Fastest lap for Baz, 154.4. The track temperature is falling. It's now 38 Celsius. to Santos. Behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Left side, clear on the left.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Santos. Is now in the lead.
Someone's in the grass.
Left, clear left.
Oh, come on. I always lock up there. Come on, be nice and smooth. Get back up there.
Half distance, fuel looks good. Just drizzling now. Looks like it'll stop soon. Front is Santos.
He's off, he's off.
Yellow flag. Good move, mate. 5 seconds. P3.
Whoa, he's way off. He's way off.
The gap to Santos behind is increasing. It's now 5.2. All right, Luke, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That was 157.7.
Yeah, I gotta keep on.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 36 Celsius. Okay, Luke, we've seen a few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing. was at 156.2. The guy behind has just done a 154.7. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
He was fishtailing like crazy back there.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Santos has gone off. Green flag in sector 2.
That was close.
Well done, Luke. Great drive. That's a podium.
On the left. Clear on the left side.
Yeah. Look at him go. Oh man, that was close. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna type LOL. That was epic. All right. P3. There's me doing the donuts. Let's go to that other guy. Okay, here we go. So he was over here on the racetrack doing some donuts. And then I think someone was still on a lap because he was a lap down. And here he comes. He was a lap down, so here he comes. Look at that! Oh, man. Oh, that could have ended badly. That could have ended badly. That's why I was doing my celebratory donuts for a podium off the track. But, you know, is getting a podium with only 5 drivers really that big of an accomplishment, though? All right. Gonna go ahead and sign up for the next race, and then I'm gonna top off my waters, and I'll be right back after that. So let me go ahead and sign up for this next upcoming race. All right, so far I'm the only one signed up. Just me and no one else. It's gonna be the last race of the day, though. Oh, come on. We got 2 people signed up for the next one after that. That's because it's dry weather. Stop being cowards, guys. No one wants to sign up because it's rain? Come on. Like, I get that these cars have no ABS and no traction control, so yeah, it's tough in the rain, but it's fun! Come on, guys! People don't have any guts. They're too afraid. Let me say this, if there's less than 4 people, then I'm just gonna end the live stream, so I'm gonna go top off my waters. I'll be right back, and when I come back, I'll check how many people are still signed up, and if there's only me, or if there's even just me and 1 or 2 other people, then I'm just gonna call it a day. Because people are so afraid of this stuff, man. Stop being cowards. Alright, so I will be right back. All right. I just checked how many people were signed up. There was less than a minute left to withdraw from the race, and I was the only one signed up for that race. So obviously, we're withdrawing from that. It's not even a race if it's just myself. So that's really disappointing, man. Like, that's a very fun car and track combo. But what I did notice is that an hour from now, there's another race starting with the same car and track combo, but it's dry. And there were 6 people signed up to that one. So people are so scared of any challenge. I've noticed that in sim racing. Anything that makes it harder, people don't want to do it. So it's frustrating, man, because some of the most fun you can possibly have in sim racing is when there's a challenge. If you're just comfortable on a very easy race, it's not as fun. Like, I do enjoy that too, but when there's races like this where it's in the rain, you don't have any ABS or traction control, you're in an open wheel car and a technical track, like, it's fun. But no one wants to. Of the 5 people that were signed up in that last race I just did, someone in the chat didn't even know that it was gonna rain, and he was surprised by it. So now that they know it, to look for the weather, they look at the sign-up sheet for the next race online, and they see that there is rain, and they don't want to do it now. So it's a bummer, man. I was looking forward to another one of those, but we're gonna have to call it a day. I can't do the next dry race. I would, since there's 6 people already there, so we'd make it a 7th person if I signed up to that one. But we got obligations. I have a league race later today, so I've got to attend to that instead. I gotta take a break in between streams too, you know. So it is what it is. We still had some fun. Grid sizes were disappointing today, but I feel like every stream I do on rF2, I'm learning more and more. I just keep continuing to learn in this new sim. I'm still a noob in it, but we're getting better. We're getting better every day, and I feel like that's the whole point of this, is to improve. And, you know, everyone has to start somewhere. We're new to rF2, and we're learning. We're learning. I just realized something. I don't think I had my outro video set to rF2. So my outro video here in a second might be ACC. If that's the case, you're going to see me just skip ahead to the rF2 outro, which might not look the most professional, but we'll see. Race fast, race clean, and I'll see you all just a couple hours later today when I'm going to be live again. And when I'm live again, we're going to be in ACC at Silverstone in GT4. So I'll see you guys then.